Hey, y'all, what's good? Hi, everybody, it's your girl, Spicy Sugar, and we are back with another episode of the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show. We lit.
Liddy.
We've been pre-gaming, so I warn you now, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to get. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to be said, but if you've seen any other episode of my show, you should know what to expect by now. Thank you. I'm your girl, Spicy Sugar. This is the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show at Sstreetmedia. Please give it up for the home team one time. This is episode 5 of season 4, and we got a good one here for you tonight. Not only do we have one MC in the building, we got 2 MCs in the building. And we're gonna get it popping later on for you. Right now, I want you to just make sure you have the vital information about me and mines. I'm Spicy Sugar. You can follow me at Spicy Sugar 718 on Instagram and Twitter. Also, the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. Shout out to my Twitch family. I'm usually going live on Twitch, but I'm not going to do it tonight. But shout out to my Twitch family. Make sure you're following everything that we're doing. Also follow S.STREET S_Street_Media on Instagram, Skull Street on Facebook, SCHOLEZ Street on Facebook, and S.STREETmedia on everything else, SStreetmedia.com, S.STREETmedia Radio, all of that. You hear me, you hear, some of my podcast mates. Shout out to Pude and Plaga. They on S.STREETmedia Radio. Yo, S.STREETmedia Radio is fire. You'll hear a little something, but you hear that real street shit, that real authentic underground shit on S.STREETmedia Radio. So make sure you tune in. So with that being said, you got to get all the politics out the way. I am excited for tonight because not only do I have a teammate of mine on tonight, but I also got a member who is S.STREETmedia family. Shout out to MJ Connects. MJ, she's been my angel, hip hop angel since I started. I love her to death.
All right.
So I'm always excited when she lines me up real quick. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Snooze Daily. It's Worldarama. Grindhard TV. Give it up for my peoples one time.
Yo.
I'm so happy to have them in the building.
Yeah.
The forces that be, I was trying to put this show together, and I was trying to do something different, and the world was like, no, we're doing this the way you set it up the first time.
Right.
So I'm really excited to see what happens now, because since I'm not in control of shit here,
Right.
They just wanted me to come and turn the camera on pretty much so that this can happen. Snooze Daily.
Yo.
Say hello to the people.
What's going on? It's your boy Snooze D. Long Island's in the building. Exit 21, Veltville all day.
Hey, Exit 21. I know something about that.
Yeah.
Sir Worldarama. Grindhard TV.
Yeah, 18th anniversary. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? We here doing what we do. New single out, Ayo QGTM. Just burning up the airways right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to everybody. Shout out the whole S.STREETmedia family.
Yes.
And everything that we doing out here, man. I'm just happy to be still doing what I do, being relevant, making hit records in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
And getting money.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we were talking about pretty much how this year is over. But it's a good time to do a wrap up of this year. Let people know really what y'all been up to, how it's really been, the spotlight, You could say you could do a spotlight of 2022 now, right?
Yeah.
We far
by
enough.
now, you
we
definitely could
far
go
enough.
into. And plus, both of us actually Snooze because I've been watching you from the beginning. We know each other like that, so we could definitely do a wrap up of 2022, and it would be a lot because we've done a lot this year.
Yeah.
So we just for 2023, we just got to come in harder and hit them with even more stuff and make the right strategic, intricate moves to make the right results come out of what we doing. You know what I mean?
All you need to be doing is multiplying, not subtracting. Definitely not dividing. Just adding and multiplying. That's all we need to be doing.
So we only want multiplication and addition in this.
Yeah.
That's it.
In this shit.
That's it.
Facts.
That's it, as they say. That's it.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Snooze Daily, Worldarama, Grindhard TV. Salute to my guy. I say my teammate because we make up Sunday Fun Day. Let me tell y'all. You know, we film back to back on Sundays. It be popping in here.
Yeah, it do.
It definitely be popping. And salute to
And I like how you doll up the table and everything with your
Listen,
designs and stuff.
Listen, when you in the house,
The
you got
core.
to make you comfortable. You know, you can't be in no empty ass apartment.
Yeah.
We not doing that.
See, I'm from the bottom though, so I sleep on the mattress on the floor and shit.
You know what it is?
Had a closet
Listen, I'm
stacked.
from the hood, but I'm from Queens. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
a fact.
It's a different kind of hood. You
Yeah,
know?
it is, but I'm like grimy, so I make it work. That's why I ain't go from when I go do shows in different cities. I love like being in like the regular community, the hood.
Yeah,
like, the lap of luxury is good too to
Yeah.
experience, but it's good to experience
Even when
the
I
hood.
go to these tropical places, people be looking at me like, "What?" I'm like, "Listen, I feel less comfortable in them resorts. I'd rather, you know, grab somebody I know that's from there and be
Go
like,
to the
let's
town.
be out, you know, let's go."
Yeah, let's see.
go.
You want to see the real
Especially,
place.
I want to see the real. I want to see how real people live, and I want to hear the real music. I don't want to be with these show tune shit that you trying to get.
Cause when you in a resort, you just in a resort. You're not seeing the town.
You're not seeing the place.
That's
Not
why
at all.
we
You're not
travel
seeing the
most
place.
times.
You're not eat the food. You know,
Fill
you're
up your
not
belly.
see them things. You're not seeing it. So I want to see. You know, I want to see. So it's all good for me. Especially when it comes to music, I want to go see the nightlife. I want to see what kind of music they listen to, how they DJs. You know, salute to my DJs. You know, I love my DJs. I want to see how the DJs rocking in these other places.
See what they playing.
Yeah, I want to see because you be surprised.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes,
Yeah, you be
very
surprised.
I've been to a lot of different little Caribbean islands, and I've been like in the town with the people.
They hooked up like old school
It's
rocking.
dope. It's
Yeah,
dope
you
when
just
when you from the hood in New York or the states. Like when you go to other places, you're comfortable in their hood because you know you comfortable with that.
Yeah, and plus, what they say, if you don't make it here, you can make it
Exactly.
anywhere.
And I can make it everywhere.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Everywhere. Fuck
I wanna get into y'all individually because y'all definitely have a lot going on and we have a lot to cover. All right, Snooze.
Yeah.
What's good with you?
I'm just chilling, man. And just, we just dropped the Beast and Wolverine video. Shout out to Phantom.
Yeah, salute the Phantom of the Beat.
Shout out to
He's
Ron
House of
Rucker.
Hip Hop family. We're gonna have him back through soon.
You know what I mean? We did that. I actually just dropped a mixtape called The Movement, hosted by DJ Cool Kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's family too. Salute to DJ Cool Kid.
You know what I'm saying? Then shout out to the mixtape addict from London, Paris. Paris, France, because we're working on the EP right now.
When I talk about wanting to go places to hear real hip hop, that is one thing I want to do is go to London and go to their hip hop, underground hip hop shit. Yo, I'm dying to. I can't wait.
Well,
I got shit saved on Airbnb already. It's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yo, the dude that produced my record, My Flowers, he's actually from London.
Yo,
and he keep telling me, "Oh, yo, bring me to the States." So I'm gonna probably fly him up here.
Listen,
once we go
I'm
in,
ready.
because not to cut into your you know what I'm saying, your time, but next week we're gonna be in Miami for the Coast to Coast competition for 50,000, and it's with that song. Me and Leash going out there the 10th to the 14th. They conference, you know what I'm saying? So He's like, yo, son, I hope you win that so you could fly me out to New York. And I would.
Yeah.
We win. I'm going to fly him out here and we going to vibe. We going to come on the show. Yeah. Everything. And we got production for everybody. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is that London production.
Yes. We got, I know a couple of producers from overseas.
Right.
And they rock with us over here, you know.
Yeah, they love us.
Yeah, but
and that song is actually out on Phantom of the Beats platform, like Phantom Music.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of artists lately that, you know, got Phantom all over it. Salute to Phantom.
Phantom is doing his thing, man.
He came through early in the House of Hip Hop era. It came through nice with Ron Rucker. Salute to y'all. I'm gonna have Ron Rucker back on.
He's on the Beast and Wolverine record too.
Yeah, see.
You know what I mean? That's my
it's all family. It's all a circle in this hip hop game.
I'm kind of the new Jack in the circle right now. I mean,
I'm more New Jack than you.
Not New Jack, but it's been 2 years now. But I'm kind of the new dude.
You've been busy in 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because at first, you know, sometimes when you're the new dude, you kind of want to see where you fit in, and you know, everybody just kind of welcome you with open arms.
Because there's a squad over there.
Yeah, and everybody just kind of, you know, welcomed me with open arms, showed me mad love, and everything just fell in. Because, like, Beast Wolverine record, we didn't even plan it. It just kind of happened. You know what I'm saying?
That's some of the best ones.
Yeah, you know, Phantom called, like, yo, what you doing? We came out to chill. Record was there. They put the beat on. The rest is kind of history. So.
Nice.
It's just one of those things. It's more energy and feel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But, like I've been having a ball.
Yeah, I could tell.
You know, like Worldarama, I met. You know, he's in the Old Lord video from the Phantom joint we dropped last year.
One of my favorite Snooze records right there, Old Lord.
You know what I mean? And I got joint called Girl 6, which you're gonna play a little later.
That's
we
are.
A little bit for the grown and mature.
Gotta tune in to S.STREET.
You know what I mean?
We are.
So I just been working, just trying to touch all aspects of music and just give everybody what I feel is, you know, the dope part of me in music.
And what do you consider your style to be?
My style is more just relative music. I call it life turned into bars.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's what I live. I can come home, have a bad day. I'm going to tell a story about it.
You going to get it.
I'm going to, you know, have a good day, tell a story about it.
Yeah.
Something I seen. It's all about feel, man. Sometimes, you know, things you go through, things that you see your peoples go through. It's just life. That's what I talk about. I just put it in the form of me. Yeah.
Storytelling. I love it. You've been busy in the last 2 years. Like I said, salute to MJ. She keeps me abreast of everything that's going on. You've had some shows going on too, right?
I've done some shows with Sstreetmedia, Math, Life of Morris, Watch Mondays, you know, Long Island Concert Series. Shout out to my boy DC because he throws out the
salute to my Long Island.
It gives the Long Island artists a look, you know what I mean, with the platform for them to perform and stuff like that. So we got the Long Island Music Awards coming up on the 26th.
Who's doing that? Is that with
That's DC.
DC? Okay. When is that?
That's November 26th.
Oh yeah, I gotta have to pull up.
I think it's December 26th. I'm bugging. It's day after Christmas.
Day after Christmas. Yeah. Okay.
But you know, like he been doing it. I Am Strong Island. Like that's just been my dude for like last 30 years. So you know what I mean. Whenever he doing a show, he'll reach out if he got something going on. Plus, you know, he got the store with the clothing line. So he did the Give Me a Minute mixtape. That was, you know, like the beginning, like that was like the middle of last year for his clothing line. He put out a mixtape, and it was promoted on Instagram because, you know, all the posts could only be a minute. So it was called Give Me a Minute mixtape.
Nice.
And, you know, it was dope. And I just had fun doing it with him. Now, you know, he got a couple artists he been working with, some dope artists in Long Island. My brother Max Bond, Sean Haynes, you know, they got music they just dropped. You know, Just Call Me Out. He been on the Grindhard TV podcast.
He definitely came on my joint.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a freestyle.
The whole team working. Like I got my brothers out in Compton. You know, unaffiliated Mad Squad. We got a couple of joints we about to drop before the end of the year and the beginning of the year. So I just been working, man. And I work with anybody as long as it makes sense. It can't be
Make it make
just
sense.
a bunch of jibber jabber on a beat. I'm not with that.
He said what he said. I love it. Long Island. Aren't you born in Queens?
Born in Queens, Old Booth Memorial Hospital. Raised in Long Island, and just been in Long Island most of my life. But you know what I mean? I'm one of those people. I go anywhere. I'm not one of those
Worldwide.
people that stay stationary. I like to go different places. So I'm getting my passport ready because we about to try and go to London, Paris this year to do. You know,
next year?
Next year to get this EP done and shoot.
Oh,
some
so you
footage.
flying out there in London? To do
Nah, we doing it here, but I'm gonna go out there and shoot a video for a couple of the joints out there.
Yes.
And you know,
So
just
let me know when
connect.
you go, son, because I definitely want to go out there too. I'll pop out.
We all going.
I'll pop out, son,
Trying
for
to
real,
set
because I
it
got
up
my
now.
man out there in London, the dude who produced my flowers. And he do a radio show out there and stuff like that. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'll pull out. You know what I mean?
We pulling up overseas. Y'all better watch. We pulling up.
I'm just working right now. I just want to give a shout out to this young kid, Brendel Beats.
Okay,
You know what I'm
salute to
saying?
Brendel B.
He's a hungry producer, so y'all need to check him out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? No disrespect to him, but he's one of those hungry, annoying producers that hit you up every day.
But that's
And
good.
He got
Sometimes
some
you
dope
need
music,
That's
but
why they say DJ
you know what I
Khaled
mean?
is.
Like you could tell he's hungry. I ain't got no problem with him. It's just like I've been there, so I identify with it. So I just wanted to give him a shout out because he got some dope music. Y'all need to check him out.
Nice.
Brendel Beats on Instagram. Just give him a shout. You know what I'm saying? He got some dope music. We got some things we about to work on too.
So you're about to make him hot in the States right now, huh?
Oh yeah, man. Like the whole thing is, man, I got a couple of producers because there's a producer, Sugar Beats from Moscow, Russia. He just sent me like 18 joints.
Sugar
You know
Beats,
what I
that's a
mean?
dope name.
And
I like it.
the thing is, it's dope when you have artists because like when they hit me up, it's mostly more like, yo, what kind of beat you want? And I'll tell them what kind of beats. Send me what kind of beats you think you want to hear me on, opposed to sending me what I like.
Right. What
know
you think I like.
That way I could kind of broaden my horizon and never know what, they might send you something. I got a joint that's coming up called Bounce that we about to release soon. Shout out to Young Devontae, a YouTube producer that I've been working with. And he got a sound that's just out of this world. So, you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm open to it. If it's dope, it's dope. I'm open to it.
I'm just working. Like,
yeah.
It got to make sense. And if it makes sense, then let's make dollars.
I love it. I love it. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Dollars.
Right.
Dollars and opportunity. That's all that makes sense to me.
That's how I am. I don't mind working with nobody. Like, a lot of people, sometimes.
Y'all did something together?
Not yet. We've been working on that, but not yet.
You heard that, Snooze?
I know, right?
She asked us, did we do something together?
I know, right? But we've been around each other like, you would think that we would have
just sit
something
here and
together.
sip my
At one
drink.
point, me and Snooze was in the same camp, Phantom Music, because I got my flowers on Phantom Music. He's definitely affiliate of Phantom Music. We were supposed to have a record together.
We ain't get there yet.
But this guy got about 15 new records out right now.
Yo, because I be working. Listen, I see you everywhere.
You ain't seeing me in the studio sessions.
That's what I'm talking about.
You ain't seeing me in the studio sessions. You be
I
in.
was waiting for him to say
I could come in
it.
there
I'm gonna be
and
honest.
lay
I took a
something
page
down.
out of his book. That's why I be working the way I work. I see how he
I'm
moves.
sorry. I ain't mean to start.
But here we are on our shows together.
I'm just saying.
Well, my whole thing is with World, like,
I think it would be a little bit crazy.
it will.
Little bit.
I think it'd be a little bit
insane.
crazy.
But like
With the
me,
bars and the beat selections that we have, like it's like
All I want is a
off the
shout out
chain.
for making this happen.
this was like in the.
It's been in making for the last 2.5 years.
I just spoke it into that. Did you see? I was sitting here like.
But you know what? I think what we're doing here right now, this is so perfect because you actually already wanted me to come on your show as a guest. And you wanted me to be here by myself.
Yes.
So it just so happens that your guest was Snooze and he walked in. Because my show was before your show.
Yes.
So as soon as I'm seeing my guy, I'm like, yo, Snooze, what's up? Sit down.
So I'm just like, I walk in and I'm like, all right, I tried, but I guess this is how it's supposed to happen.
Right.
So let me just let it happen.
Yeah. So it's like we actually have Snooze on both shows today, and now you're on my show, and now I'm on your show, and it's all fam, and you know, I mean, that's endless exposure for everyone.
Yes, and it's just love because support. You know what I mean? We have to be here for each other. Support the people that support you. That's how I feel about it.
I ain't gonna front. I want to shout out Math because I love when I send him stuff or I'm posting something and he definitely reposted on like a bunch of pages to show you like we all supporting the home team. That's why I always promote. You know what I'm saying? And I like to promote the stuff like closer to the event. Yeah. So I don't go extra hard all week and stuff like that. I'll post it right before so niggas know like this is what's happening tomorrow.
What's going on.
Y'all be there. Like this shit gonna be lit. And then they'll see my live because I'll pull up and then I'll do lives and people's performances will be on my page and they'll be like, oh, when you ain't let us know. I'll let you know.
I did. And you and everybody else, all these people that subscribed, I let everybody know. That's why
Spicy Sugar, you and I both know that at this point right now, people are definitely aware of what's going on through S.STREET Media.
Man, you see what you want to see. Yeah. You can see what I can see.
Exactly. You're blind, baby. You're blind to the fact.
That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
I ain't going to say that now.
Here I go.
Grindhard TV.
Yes.
Worldarama.
Facts.
Yeah, I very incognito way had y'all to do the only tradition that I have on this show, and that is to introduce yourself to the people. Right. Y'all did that so eloquently.
Yes, we veterans in this.
That's right. So I don't have to really, I was like, all right, if this is the way it's going, how it's going to go. God damn it. But you did the two, I say them separately because they're one and the same, but they're two very different movements. Right. Worldarama, Grindhard TV.
Correct.
They the same, one and the same, but two very different forces. Right. So I'm very happy that you're here to explain it.
Yes.
So please explain it for the people.
Okay. So Worldarama is an artist and a marketing guru. You know what I'm saying? And Grindhard is a production that Worldarama produces. And I also outsource and get other producers, as you see for the new Queens Get the Money video and the Flowers video. I outsource other directors to come in and I'll just direct stuff. But Grindhard Productions and Grindhard TV, that's something that's been on in New York City and now all over the world for 18 years.
Yes, nice.
And yes, we're in our 18th anniversary. Christmas Day would be the first day we aired on TV in
give 2004. It up for that. Yeah.
So now that we in 2022,
that is great.
That makes us 18 years that we still on and relevant. Clearly, we are still relevant.
We're still relevant.
You know what I mean? So I'm excited
TV.
About that, and I'm so excited about it that like for this anniversary, I really want to start putting the show back on public access because that's where we really started. Okay. And I know like the type of promotion that we got from being on public access that people just be flicking through their channels. Like I know now everybody be on their phone and they be on cable, but like sometimes people just be watching the regular channels and they'll see the show on there and you in hundreds of thousands of homes, if not millions, because everybody who has cable can see public access in New York City. Yes. So I'm thinking about like really putting it back on public access as well. Because we're on so many other subscription TVs, Glued TV, UBC TV network, S.STREET Media. Like I'm in like tens of millions of homes right now on on subscription TV. So I'm producing for a lot of networks. I always tell people I'm like the young Tyler Perry out this month.
Okay.
I'm producing for other networks and me and you are label mates on Sstreetmedia producing podcasts. So
absolutely,
you know what I mean? I produce the podcast. Well, I don't produce it, but I have a podcast produced by Sstreetmedia and Styled by Poverty on this platform as well. Yes. So I'm putting out content all over the place, man. But Worldarama is still an artist.
Yes.
That puts out bangers that's flourishing crazy. And you know what I'm saying?
And we want to talk about
yes,
that
definitely.
too.
We're going to get into that.
That's why I said I wanted to talk about Grindhard TV as a separate entity because it's definitely an entity in of itself. And then I want to go to Worldarama because people see a lot of Grindhard TV and the force behind it, but Worldarama got it's own entity in of itself. And that is pure hip hop. That is, you know, from the gutter. The gutter.
Right.
Yeah, that's
from that golden era.
Yes, earlier.
You know what I'm saying? Though? So I've been rapping for like, I started off again, like I always tell a story all the time, and I'm so happy to always still be able to tell it. But I started off as like a hip hop dancer.
Okay.
Like, you know, Big Daddy Kane had Scoob and Scrap. Sean and Kenny was G-Rap dancers. Peekaboo for Salt and Pepper. You know what I mean? Heavy D and the Boys. Well, it was Young World. My boy Young and I was World. And we danced for Lady of Rage.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And this is before she went to Cali to be down with Dr. Dre. She came from Virginia and she came to New York. And she was messing with or managed by one of our OGs, God Body, Shakim. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him now as Russian. Online, he goes under Russian.
Okay.
He has a hat line called Kings and Queens something, whatever. I don't know exactly. I don't want to give it the wrong name. But anyway, he was managing her and dealing with her. And she needed dances because back then it was a dance time. And Snooze know that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I said.
And so we was doing routines and everything for her and everything like that. And we just knew that we was about to pop with Lady of Rage and us being her dancers. And then out of nowhere, you know, Dre summoned her, however that went. And she went out there and did the whole rough fin stuff with my Afro puffs. Hey, walk on with your bad self. So, you know, since Robin dipped on us and went and did her thing and followed her dream, shout out to Robin, Lady of Rage, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's part of my story, though. I obviously started rapping, you know what I'm saying? And this is when me and DJ Mr. Sinister, if anybody that knows in the game.
Salute
like,
to Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister from the Executioners. Yes. Yeah. So he was trying to get into DJing and everything like that. And my boy Prince, a.k.a. Taboo, who's my guy to this day, he had some Gemini turntables that he got, I think from his uncle or his grandfather or something like that. And he didn't really want to do nothing with them. So I brung him down to Sinister's house. Okay. And Sinister now had these turntables to practice, which turned him into the DJ guru that he is to this day. So I didn't help niggas' careers from the beginning.
If y'all don't know about DJ Sinister, he still go live and he is nasty.
He still be on live doing them routines. Like I be seeing him. Shout out Mr. Sinister. I think his birthday just passed or something like that.
All right. Yes.
Shout out Mr. Sinister. That was my guy that I came in the game with rapping and stuff. It was me and Pliz. We was Ill Distraction back in the days. First we was Rough and Rugged. Then we changed our name to Ill Distraction.
I love the names.
And in 95, we put out a single called No MCs. No MCs could move me. No MCs sound like Ill Distraction do like we do. So people that know about that single from back in the days, that single was crazy. Right now, it sells for over $200 per wax.
Oh,
like God. It's a collector's item. You know what I'm saying? And then the year that right after that, I dropped my brother's single, Cuckoo the Bag of Bones. You know what I mean? Because we started our own little imprint. And just recently, this year is like the 20th anniversary of an album that me and Cuckoo put out in like 2001 or 2 or something like that. It was like 2002 we dropped it, but we recorded it between 99 and 2002. And it's a 20-year anniversary to that joint. And that's called Insane Cycle Home, the LP. And that's out right now. That came out on, I think it was Angola Music or something like that. We put a lot of records out, a lot of material. We got mad singles out. We was signed to, you know what I'm saying, Oliver Stum with
you got history.
Liquid Soul Music. I worked at Mad Soul Clothing for about 5 years. Me and Mark D'Amelio. If y'all look on my page, I just was at his birthday celebration this weekend. I was like litty. Him and his daughter. And if y'all know the D'Amelio family, that's the biggest family on TikTok. They got the new second season on Hulu. Those is my family. I'm connected with a lot of people, man. So I'm still out here doing my own thing, making it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I love putting music out. I love making music dope MCing music. So
well, like you were saying earlier, it's weird for you to be on that side of the table because like I said, Grindhard TV is such a machine that you don't very often get to sit down and be World. So, hi World.
Yo, thank you. Hey, thank you for having Worldarama on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not no time where I go places and I don't talk about Grindhard because that's like a major part of, you know what I'm saying, my history. But sometimes I just be wanting to be Worldarama.
Yes. You gonna get Worldarama. Grindhard TV, we gonna give you all the information for that because this is my taping Sunday fun day. As he said on his show, co-defendant. Yeah. I'm here. We be here.
Exactly.
Knocking it out on a Sunday night.
Have to. And sometimes I don't be showing up. I know I don't be showing up because I be on location a lot of times.
Yeah, like you about to be in Miami.
Yes, definitely. I'm going to be at Coast to Coast next week doing a Grindhard TV podcast on location out there, winning that $50,000.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we going out there to do. We going out there to win. You know what I mean? And network is crazy because I'm going actually Zaytoven, the big time producer Zaytoven, that will be at the event. Since I promote so hard and market, he's been reaching out to me.
Absolutely.
So we've been kind of like talking and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Because you know what I mean, like I don't know if what the other artists is doing, but I'm a conglomerate machine in myself.
Let me tell you something. Networking, I've always believed networking can get you into doors
that's who you know.
That you would ordinarily never be in.
Right.
I know it has for me.
Yes, and you definitely been connected for a long time because Spicy Sugar, before we even ever worked together, I already knew about you from either people talking or from your freckles. I was like, who's that light-skinned girl with all of the freckles I see at everything backstage with all of the celebrities?
It's me.
You know what I'm saying? So this was a while ago too. So
and that's when I wasn't even doing podcasting yet. I was doing PR work.
Yeah. I would always see you around and stuff like that before.
Salute to SB Entertainment.
Word. You know what it is.
Yeah, we working. We working.
We have to.
And I'm blessed, to be back here. I'm blessed to have Sstreetmedia, as my family. I'm blessed to still be in the circle of, hip hop that I'm in. I just, people. You get it or you don't. But when,
I always say hip hop is a religion.
You love it. Yeah.
It's not just like a way of life. It's a religion. Like we grew up on this. This is what we know. Everything from the fashion down to just the clubbing aspect of it. When you hit up the clubs every night and going to these little parties and doing stuff like it's like a whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I still follow DJs. I'm trying to tell y'all. Salute to DJ Ty Boogie.
Shout out Ty Boogie.
He hosted my birthday party this year.
Oh, that's what's up.
Got fucking crazy. I know he was talking about me. I heard you was talking about me, Ty.
You know what's so crazy?
It's my birthday. I don't care. I'll shake my ass if I want to.
Yeah. Do what you want. It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Well, I just dropped the episode 2 with Ty Boogie and SNS. And young SNS.
So salute to SNS because he's about to be at an event this weekend. Salute to Will Thomas, a new movement event. I'm about to get real fancy this weekend. Okay. We about to go to an all-black gala at Melrose Ballroom.
You got your dress already?
Already heels, everything. I'm already ready to get.
Okay. And that's this weekend coming up?
That's this weekend.
Oh, well, I won't be around for that.
Y'all gonna see the pictures.
I will. All right. You there representing you're Sstreetmedia, so I know you're gonna do your thing.
Yes, I'm going. We there.
Tell.
It's gonna be DJ SNS. DJ. Oh my God! Please help me. I know it's SNS. It's Ty Boogie and it's somebody else.
Well, tell SNS and Ty Boogie that there's a new episode on Grindhard TV, Glue TV on Roku. With them in it. Him, his moms, his son, everybody. When we was in Coney Island. So they know.
I got you.
Tell them.
I got
it's
you.
out.
I'm going to tag them in the clip too. Exactly. He said what he said.
I said it.
Y'all
I said what I said.
Y'all there. He don't be like I ain't know. You know.
Yeah.
Who told you?
It's out.
Thank you.
It's a fact.
But yeah, so we going to have a good time with SNS this weekend.
He's a good brother, man.
Wait.
Good brother. And a legend in the game.
Came up on
living legend.
Tapes.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay pretty, y'all, but once they start doing a thing on.
Well,
the
you there to have fun.
Just sweat it all out. You know, I don't care anyway.
Right.
I got hair. I'll take a wig off.
Exactly.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's hair. Weird you said that because a lot of women that wear wigs and weaves got hair.
Yeah, it's we wear it for the initial purpose that it was created for. You know that, right? To protect your hair. You could do other styles without raking your hair out.
Oh, okay.
You just throw a wig on. But now bitches want to act like it came out they scalp. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay, that's why they got the lace front so it could look like it.
You gluing ball caps to your head. Listen, do what you want to do, but I need to be able to hang it up on a hook at the end of the night. I want my hair to breathe. You know, I puts the oils and the deep conditioners down in there,
right?
So it need to breathe. I am not cementing nobody's hair to my head.
Wow.
The best I'm gonna do is braids.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to me how women do some of the things.
But listen, them people don't have no hair. When they put it on for and weld it down there for days, either they want that style, you know, because these wigs is a lot of money.
Yes.
A whole lot of money.
I remember back in the days in the 70s and the 80s, my moms used to have mad wigs and stuff like that.
Man.
You know, it was okay. It wasn't no big deal. Everybody,
a lot of things wasn't a big deal back then.
Yeah. But now I ain't gonna front. Some things now are like big deals.
Yeah.
It's like gigantic. You know, the money that people making off of the cosmetic industry is like billions.
Well, it was millions back when Madam C.J. Walker did it.
And they had the K, what's the ladies that
Mary Kay
and Avon and all that shit.
Yo, there's at least 100,000 different makeup companies out there.
This is why the Kardashians and Rihanna are billionaires.
Listen,
because of the makeup
Kylie
industry.
had a whole vending machine in malls with her makeup in it. Just put your card in, get a $400 lipstick. Whatever.
Raking up. You got, the thing is, it's become another form of art because you got these makeup artists.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They don't just do regular makeup no more. They are into extravagant. Yeah. It is an art form now. I was just watching a show. They have a whole competition where they competing for $50,000.
Oh, well, I'm about to go compete for $50,000 next week.
Contracts with all these big time makeup people.
Yeah, but you got to be careful of that too, because now you got the dudes out here that's doing it, and they looking like women out here. Faking off and shit.
Listen, them drag queens got all the makeups. That's all I'm telling you, all of them.
Well, they got all the makeups.
What? They listen. I've seen men pull up to events and stuff with a beat that made me jealous, and I know how to do makeup.
Right.
I was like, damn, my shit looked like some Crayola crayon shit compared to that. Listen, I don't give it to nobody, but I'm telling you, the drag queens know how to do some makeup.
I got a question for you. Since you've grown throughout your whole life with freckles, did you ever go through a phase where you would wear makeup to try to cover it up?
Nah, I got the type of freckles that if I did, I would look like I had crematory makeup on. I look like I'm be dead. Look at me. Look at my freckles. Right. You know how much makeup I would have to cake on my face to cover these up?
Yeah, your whole face will have to be done.
I've done it twice. And I ain't like the way my face looked. And I was like, there's a lot of space.
Right.
With nothing in it. I know why you put these here, because I would have a lot of face.
Right.
Without these freckles. You know what I mean? It would just be face. Big old yellow face. It wouldn't.
I remember because we used to tour a lot, and me and Mike Hands, you did a lot of events, and he's your other freckle face.
You're crazy that you said that because you know that's how we met?
Yeah. Freckles.
We met because of our freckles. Mm-hmm. We saw each other in a crowd at an event across the room, and we started looking at each other all kind of crazy, this nigga related to me? What the fuck? I'm looking at, and we're looking at each other the exact same way. Finally, we made it to each other, looking at each other what the fuck? There's another one.
Yeah.
And then he went and ran and got his wife and was like, look. She got freckles too. We was like, oh shit. Yo, that's literally, and now that is my bro. He is one of the biggest House of Hip Hop podcast supporters I got.
Mike
guy. But that's literally how we met.
Yeah. See?
That's
And that's how I
literally
know,
how
because
we met.
it would always something would always come up about his freckles, or we would talk
That
about,
is
he would say something about his
literally
freckles.
how we met. And what's the craziest thing about me and my freckles is I had no freckles on my face till I was about 5. I had like maybe 1 or 2 on my cheek. My grandfather was the one who started all this shit. He literally had a couple on the bridge of his nose and like a couple on his arm. My mother and me look exactly alike, except for she's redhead with red freckles. She is the firstborn, and she's like this, blah, all over the place. Then it's me. I'm her only child, blah. Nobody else in my family look like me and her.
So do you have children?
No,
okay.
No.
Are you gonna have any?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm auntie for life. I'm auntie for life.
Okay.
Auntie for life. Club
Auntie for life.
That's it. Salute to all the mothers out there. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna take y'all kids. I'll be
So how
good
does it
to
feel?
them and I'll send them home.
What do you do on Mother's Day? You just take out your nephews and nieces, or you show love to
it's crazy. I'm an only child.
Okay.
And I do have some half brothers and sisters because my papa is
A Rolling Stone?
Puerto Rican.
Okay.
And I didn't meet my nephews till he was grown.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't go through all of that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But I'm good with kids, but I'm good with other people's kids.
Right.
I don't.
That shop is closed.
I'm good. I'm all the way good on that.
Okay. Just was asking.
Yes, I'm good with that. How I'm being interviewed on my own motherfucking show, I don't know. But that's what happens when you have 2 podcasters on the same motherfucking show.
But I'm on the artist side, so that just
Yes.
came out like unsporadically or like unintentionally.
No, everybody know how I feel about it. You know, shout out to all the mothers out there. I love y'all children. I treat them like my own. I sugar them up and I send them back
home.
to you.
Yeah, shout out to all my baby mothers.
You know what I like to...
Oh, it didn't sound right.
Yo, I just had to stop in mid-sentence. I was going to say, you know what I like to do for the holidays, though?
What?
I like to buy the noisiest, most annoying toys and give it out to all the
shit.
kids.
You know, I always wanted to play the drums. I always needed a drum set.
I got one of my friend's kids, one of them little baby guitar things with the piano on it.
Wow.
Yo, she didn't let me over for like 3 weeks.
Wow. She was mad at you
She
for
was
that.
mad at me. Woo. Listen, if he became like some rock star, though,
Or for what you did,
hello,
then they owe you a percentage.
they owe me all of it. You didn't want that toy in your house. Yes. No, that's what I do. I love it. I love kids. I just never wanted any of my own.
Yeah. I think my whole thing with kids is...
It's the baby daddies, too. That was a big part.
Yeah, because my baby
I wanted a
mothers-
kid with my husband.
You was married before?
No.
Oh, so
I've
you
never
been
got married,
Oh, so then that's
I never
why.
had a baby.
I got you.
I don't want to be nobody baby mama, and the law does not want me to have a baby daddy. My freedom don't want me to have a baby daddy.
Okay.
Because baby daddy issues. Woo!
So you out here,
Woo!
you out here killing motherfuckers then, huh?
I don't have no kids, so I ain't killing nobody.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't
you
know,
wasn't
'cause
dealing with the baby daddy shit, so
Listen,
the
from
law.
what I've seen, all my peoples, men and women, going through.
Right. You gotta mentally be stable to deal with this shit. So you absolutely right.
Sometimes it's the choices. That's all it is.
No. That's
Sometimes
part of it, too.
is that sometimes people is just lusting and not really loving.
That too.
And there's a thin line between love and hate.
There is.
That's like the main things. Like
Listen,
you could think you love
I've had
that
some
person.
close
but-
calls, and I was like, "Thank you, Jesus, you getting me out of this situation. Because if I had to do it with this one here, my time is limited on the outside, and I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it by the status that we were in and the mentality of who I was dealing with. No,
Right.
absolutely not. No,
So as long as you knew.
my mother want me free. No.
Yeah, because you definitely think about that a lot when you're going through some traumatic situation with somebody. You like, I could just fix all of this way.
I could
You know
just,
what I'm saying?
and that be it.
And it takes a sane person to not do it. to not do it. So I feel you. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so that kind of was all the birth control I needed.
Shout out
Listen,
to
I went
all
to
the
a
horse
high school.
smugglers.
Shout out to the people who, you know, had kids when they were teenagers. Because I went to a high school that had 2 daycare centers and a 2.5-year waiting list.
Wow.
If that ain't enough to freeze up all your organs, I don't know what it is, girl. Because they got a book bag and a baby bag and a stroller and a screaming kid trying to finish their high school. What?
And they had to wait 2 years to get them in that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Wow.
You heard me. Damn. Shout out to Springfield Penitentiary, aka Springfield Gardens High School.
Wow. I think if I have any more kids, they're gonna be
Springfield
out.
alumni.
The mothers
Tell me
gonna be
I'm
out
lying.
of town, out of the country.
Tell me I'm lying. I graduated in at 90s. Tell me I'm lying.
93, class of 93.
I'm 96.
Oh, okay. Class of 93.
Tell me I'm lying. We had the first metal detectors and all of that. Bitches got shot in the eye outside. Like, it was crazy. Anyway.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that.
It was
on
crazy in my
Y'all was
day,
going
so.
to lean on me, literally.
Yes.
Lean on me.
Yes, we was. We sure was. The queens, don't get it twisted. Just because they live in houses don't mean nothing.
Yeah, we had that. Like that myth was dispelled once that whole Edward Burns shit happened.
Yo, people gotta realize it's not where you live. It's the people that live there.
It's the people that live there, because landlords take Section
Roosevelt
A.
is ferocious.
Landlord takes Section A, and people come from all over the place. And, you know, when they not used to being in a neighborhood, shit go down, okay?
We get that all the time.
I'm from Hollis, so
is,
I don't
people
have to
be
say
saying
nothing.
Roosevelt.
That's
like,
Roosevelt. What I mean with that? Yeah, once I said
Roosevelt,
Roosevelt ferocious.
I know about Roosevelt firsthand. My mother used to be a security guard at Roosevelt High School.
Oh, so she had to protect shit out there?
We look just alike, nigga.
I went all the way up to 91.
She was one day I came to Roosevelt for a basketball game. She was working. Yo, I had to call her ass because these niggas had me and my homegirl cornered in the back, like coming from the bathroom in the fucking high school.
Wow.
They was gully out there. It was kind of sexy, but y'all were shit bugging. My mother came around that corner. Them niggas dispersed like roaches. When you turn on the light, they was like, pew, pew. Yo, I guess my mother was like ill in there. I don't know. She was like,
she wasn't having
She had respect. That's what it is.
Yeah, they was out of there.
I got a jersey from back in the days when I used to work at Mad Soul, and it was high school jerseys of legend basketball players, and I think it was a Larry Bird Roosevelt jersey. Was it Larry Bird or somebody? It was
from
Dr. J. That's what it is.
Dr. J.
Yeah,
I'm like, from Roosevelt. Yeah, that's Dr. J.
Yeah, I got a Dr. J. high school Roosevelt jersey,
I've
and
only
I got
seen
he a Queens guy.
I've only known about 2 Long Island people.
Anthony Mason is the alma mater of my school.
Yeah, he played for the Long Island Surfs.
Mm-hmm.
Before he went to the Knicks.
Queen, what you say?
Queens get the money, long time, no cash.
I ain't gonna take your line from you.
Nah, but I'm saying I wanted it to do that. I wanted that line
Yeah.
to be like perpendicular with women getting money. I really want women to start doing like TikToks to it, showing that they getting money or something like that, because it could be both ways.
We need
people from
a
Queens
challenge.
and women. Queens get the money. So let's do, you know what I'm saying? Queens out here, do your thing. Like, let's go. Show us that you getting money.
We need a challenge.
Well, do a challenge. Queens get the money challenge.
Queens get the money challenge.
Let's go. And that means women, not only just people from Queens, but women getting money and grinding. So you would definitely be dope to set that off. You know, the record's on TikTok. All you gotta do is get it and post something saying Queens get the money.
I don't do TikToks. I just watch it.
Oh, okay. But you could go viral on TikTok and shit.
I probably could.
You know what I'm saying?
I probably
The
could.
D'Amelio family, they grossed $27 million during the pandemic 1 year. Just 1 year off of TikTok.
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
I'm playing. Y'all both got some songs out, you know, we've been referencing to. You got some new shit out. You got some new shit out.
Word.
So, Snooze, why don't you talk a little bit about, you know, some of the new shit we're going to hear today?
All right, you're going to hear The Beast and Wolverine. That's out right now. That's produced by Phantom of the Beat. featuring Ron Rucker and Jaleisha Sings. And then I got a joint called Girl 6, which is produced by PK. And it's one of the new joints I'm about to get ready to put out there. It's out right now, but it's not.
I thought you got me hyped for a minute. I thought you was about to say.
What?
We had an exclusive.
Yeah, you got an exclusive.
Yeah, we popping cherries.
You know what I mean? It's been out for a little while, but it's not been out on any media sites. They got to go to number1music.com to hear it. So
you heard it first on Sstreetmedia.
Yeah, I got a lot of new joints coming out. You know what I mean? But Girl 6 is for... I've been making a lot of, like, street music.
Yeah, I'm about to say Girl 6 is for them
Girl
ladies.
6 is for the ladies, a little grown and mature.
I can't wait to hear that, bro.
It's mature. I heard it. Yes. It's mature.
Are we playing that today? Or you
Yeah, we
performing
playing
that?
that tonight.
Hide your wife, hide your
performing
kids.
It's just one of them joints, like, you know, I was reading some of my comments and a couple of the ladies was like, yo, we like your music.
They
shooting it. Some music for us. So it was like, all right, well, I got some music.
I got something for you, bitch.
So, you know.
So that's why you sitting up here with the Versace's on right now. You like for
Talk
the ladies.
like,
I'll be honest with you, bro. It's been like this. I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit. Everybody know me as Snooze. I'm always laid back in the cut. I'm the quiet assassin in the room, always.
You heard what he said.
Quiet assassin.
Quiet assassin. And I'm always the ones you got telling people you got to watch the quiet ones. So I know quiet ones get up and chop your whole head off. Don't say a motherfucking word no more.
Or they'll steal your bitch.
Either one.
Yeah.
Chopping your head off both ways.
Oh, shit.
I just like, you know, I like to observe the room. I'm one of them dudes that'll go to the club and go by the speaker and just sit there with a L and just watch the whole club.
Yeah.
I like to observe things and people, how everything's moving.
Well, it's always an observation when you at places and doing things. You got to observe stuff. I think a lot of these newer rappers, they're not observing their surroundings or their situations.
Especially with everything that's been happening recently,
I think
you know.
there's a lot more to that, you know, guidance. A lot of these young dudes don't really have the guidance what we had, you guys had back in the days coming up like that we seen.
Now, when you say guidance, do you mean like the older heads?
The old heads that were telling you
artist
how to
development.
Move. You got artist development.
Yeah, okay. So thank you for saying those two words. Because when I first started in the hip hop scene, I was doing PR work.
Right.
And most of my job was artist development. And when social media came along, I had to revamp because all of a sudden artists felt like they didn't need artist development anymore.
Because the
internet was right there at their hands. But I agree with that.
Right.
I feel like the major thing that went wrong was that they discontinued artist development because artist development was so much more than just putting the artist out to be seen. It was giving them an image. It was showing them how to maneuver in the industry. It was how they should maneuver outside of the industry. You know, there was rules and parameters that was set up for artists to move around and do different things without getting into some of the shit that they get into in modern day
But
style.
see, that's what this whole millennium social media thing done. It kind of took away that.
Yes.
And there was nothing that could really been done about it.
No, nothing
you know what I mean?
at all.
That actually hurted things, but it helped things
because it was
because
a casualty. It was like a collateral.
Yes,
it was collateral damage.
That's exactly what
I'll
it was.
say it like this though. I think on both sides because I think a lot of the OGs are not in tune with the technology as the young cats are.
That too.
So they get a little frustrated because they know the footwork that we had to put in back. You couldn't just push a button and be in front of somebody's face. You had to kind of sneak up, stalk dudes. It was crazy back then.
You had to be outside,
to
moving around at all these different events.
So now you really got the access to be your own PR person and all of that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I think where it gets messed up is, you know, you got the old heads. Oh, y'all got it easy. You know, we always want to scream on them, and then they
Instead
don't want to pay the
learn
respect. But
something.
I think, like through my travels of just listening,
yes,
more than preaching. Sometimes just listening to what they want to do and what they got on their mind, and then just trying to help them see that light. And that'll open the doors where you can talk to them, because that's happened with me. So a lot of the young cats, like now in my hood, like I'm kind of like the third part of a prism. And because like my boy Crack Val, everybody used to go to him.
Right. Okay.
And then my boy Monster Mook, most of the young dudes, you know, went to him. So now I'm being the third person, and me being around both of them and everybody knowing it, I'm kind of like the third person. So everybody come to me.
And you're probably closer to them, and you know what I'm saying?
Well,
in terms of relating, you know, how to do the new shit.
I just make myself available. I wouldn't say, because they teach me more than I teach them. I teach them more history of the game and hip hop, opposed to them teaching me how to maneuver in this with the technology, how I need to put stuff here and put stuff there, and what sites to use, and
because they know
like that. So they know. So
they know.
It's like a one hand wash the other, both wash the face situation.
Yes.
So I think if more elder rappers kind of took that stance, we can make a change.
Yeah, I think that's too. It's all about being relative to each other, being able to relate, you know, something in what you're doing to what they're doing, and finding a common ground. Because I swear to God, these young ones, as you know, reckless as people, you know, some of the older generation wants to, you know, deem them as, you can learn so much from them.
Well,
There's things that come second nature to these kids that it would take us forever, you know what I'm saying, just to they understand these algorithms. They understand these, you know, how to maneuver your content through these various sites and apps and stuff to work it to its potential. They know the formula for that. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that maybe the older generation they could get that and be able to monopolize even more. It's always about working smarter, not harder.
Right.
The older cats had to work harder at it. The younger kids just got technology, and it makes it.
They figured out
it's more cerebral now than easier. You know what I'm saying, putting the footwork in.
Right.
But I feel like both need to be respected.
Definitely.
Equally.
And I think that's where sometimes you drop the ball on either side, because even with the nonsense that's going on, you got some of the elder cats got these young cats out there wilding.
Yes.
So
yeah.
On that,
I listened to a lot of other podcasts and stuff like that, and I cannot remember who said it, but they were talking about how some of these older cats be leading some of these younger cats
right down the road
doing into the craziest shit. And it's like they don't know whether they trying to live vicariously through. Is it a power situation? Right. Like, what is it? Because
but that was kind of like since the beginning of time. Because when I was younger, I would hang out with like the older guard bodies and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But me personally, myself, I was already wild myself. So when I would do things around these guys and they would see that, they would be like, "Yo, this little dude is wild," and they kind of gravitated to me because they knew that I had a heart as a young child. So they was like, "Well, we could have him around because we know he gonna hold it down," as opposed to somebody that's 5 years younger than a group of guys. They're not gonna have that dude around if he's timid and he's not showing that initiative, like he's a young warrior and shit like that. Because you know, back in them days,
you got a lot of these dudes who ain't those warriors,
right?
But they want to emulate that,
and that's why
it comes time to be the warrior.
But that shows you exactly why a lot of these dudes is getting
is recklessly shoot, because you can't fight.
Right. And then they don't hit the person they supposed to hit. And they hit somebody that ain't got nothing to do with it. And then it's this whole big fiasco. And my thing is, you know, a lot of these cats want to be, everybody want to be gangster.
They watching too many movies, yo.
Like, yo.
You know, I think about that with this new single that I have out. Because when I say Queens get the money, long time, no cash, I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. You know, people can kind of perpetuate and say that I'm promoting violence.
It's all about how
as a seasoned artist. You know what I'm saying? And I'm expecting that too. But at the same time, I feel like I'm paying homage to a phenomenal slogan that was created in hip hop by a legendary artist that passed away tragically. You know what I'm saying? When I say tragically, I don't know if it was a real choke off of an egg thing. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
I'm right there with you, but proceed.
But me as being a hip hop historian and being in the game for so long and me knowing him personally, I wanted to pay homage to him and representing Queens and doing and using it as his slogan and making a hit record like that. I feel good about it. So it ain't more so about me talking about the guns, because it was real gunny back then.
I'm about to say, and it was real history.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
even though it's the history you don't want to talk about, that was real life history with a lot of witnesses to validate it.
And there was no cameras all over the place, so it was even more reckless.
Right.
That's why.
Let me tell you something. Queens is one of the places that the gunplay changed the whole police department. When those niggas shot them 2 officers,
Edward Burns.
sitting in Edward, man,
People don't understand
everything
that.
around the nation changed.
Yeah.
That's when police stopped being police and they
started
started being
undercovers,
military,
TNT and all of that.
extensions of the military, and that's
People
all
don't know
I'm
the history
saying.
that like TNT and them undercover officers and all of that. That shit started from the murder of Edward Burns in South Jamaica, Queens.
Let me tell you.
That's where it started from. When they did the RICO law,
I mean,
when Ronald Reagan and them did the RICO
hello,
and all that,
I remember.
that started from Queens.
I remember. Listen, I grew up in the Seanville.
Take down the mob. That was their way of getting.
Yes, absolutely. I remember John Gotti.
Yeah,
so I'm not even gonna.
that
I remember
RICO
those
law
days.
was
I remember them 4th of
Giuliani.
July parties. Them shits was lit.
Lit.
But I remember those days. I remember. Listen.
Certain areas you didn't want to be in.
I wasn't allowed to go to Corona. I wasn't allowed to go. I wasn't allowed.
School of Hard Knocks, that's Corona weed. The owner shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn you.
I snuck to Brooklyn every chance I got, but let me go and sneak to some Corona or Middle Village or any of that back in the day. I'm like, whoa.
That's why when I heard KRS-One say all of that stuff about Queens and you didn't hear a peep from a place called Queens, I was living in Queens and I'm like, what does he mean? Like, we not pussy out here. Like, what is he talking about?
At that time, he wasn't saying y'all pussy. It was just the point of the battle with him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
listen,
but
all
it
is
wasn't
fair
that
in
deep.
love and war, but
It wasn't that deep when they was battling, like how people would take it now.
hell yeah, they pulling up to your
You know what I
crib
mean?
today. Like what?
If it was now, then it'd be a lot of.
Listen, I just want to say, as far as on a hip hop level, Queens had a whole genre. Like when Mob, Nas, Nori, Capone, Noriega, all these niggas, when we was out there like that, then we started a whole trend of something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody can never take that away from what Queens did to hip hop. And I'm not even speaking earlier on with Run DMC and LL Cool J and Salt and Pepper and Coogee Rap and Marley Marl and the Juice Crew. Like, it's been so much eras of Queens that's been relevant and creating some type of cultural impact in hip hop that nobody could never say that Queens did not contribute a major part of hip hop.
I think that's the thing with Long Island too, because
they definitely
Long Island, yo,
Long Island.
we go through it with that too. But you know what I mean.
And
like,
y'all really like defiant about it, like yo, niggas sleeping on Long Island, and you're right. It's a lot of
they
dope shit coming out of Long Island.
But I don't really take it personal because I feel like it's just with the artists that I work with and be around, it's just our time to show them that Long Island is dope.
Salute to DJ Shuttle too. He's
shout out
through
Shuttle.
the House of Hip Hop, and he be doing his thing out there on Long Island.
Me and Shuttle, we've got history together from all the way back from Craig Haring out there.
That's
you know what I'm
Long
saying?
Island King, right?
Strong
there.
Island hip hop. Shout out
and
him.
not
Rest
only
in peace.
that, sorry to cut you off. It just popped into my head. Salute to the Queens. Two of Queens, Salt and Pepper. They just got their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Shout out that.
Salute to them.
Salt and Pepper.
That's Queens in the building.
Salt
too.
and Pepper's here.
Salt, Pepper, and Spinderella was there. It was
Exactly.
all love. Salute to my guy.
You was there too?
Sparky D. She was there. She fucking hit me. I was at work. LA time.
Right.
But anyway,
she's Sparky D. You can't hang with me.
You hear this,
Roxanne,
right?
you're through. Girl, I'm stepping
You
all
hear this,
over
right,
you.
sis?
Yeah. I remember Sparky D. I seen her. It was a Biz Markie tribute in off of Supton Boulevard in the park right up there,
Yes.
Rockaway and something.
Yes.
And she was there. I got footage of that. That's
Yeah.
out right
That's
now.
my
Actually,
sis.
yeah.
Like literally, my mother
Oh, okay.
raised us together.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
my
That's
big
what's up.
sis. Yeah.
Word.
All right.
Yes, man. That's
Shout
what.
out Sparky D.
That's where my PR work first started.
Okay.
Salute the sis.
Yeah, I've seen Sparky D out there with Ralph McDaniels.
Salute to Ralph.
You know, Cool Vaughn, DJ,
Cool V.
Cool V.
Yes.
Biz DJ.
Salute to
Shout
DJ
out to Cool
Cool
V and all that.
Salute to my uncle. Her very first DJ. You know, Uncle. Well, we call him Poo Poo Juice.
Poo Poo Juice.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But those, if you know, you know. The
Right.
legend.
Right.
You know, you know. Anyway, but yeah, salute to the queens because they just got that. It was beautiful. There was all kind of legends out there. Yo-Yo, Dana Dane, MC Light.
They all came and paid homage.
Who else did I see in them videos? There was so many people out there. They had a good turnout, and it's in a nice location because you know how they be on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yo, that's the drug boulevard right there. I've been out to Hollywood a few times.
Let me tell you
That's
how
like the hood
upset I was
boulevard.
the first time I went. I love LA. I love Hollywood. But how upset was I?
With bums right all on the street right there, laying all over everything. Yep. That's a fact.
How you got Aretha Franklin in front of the damn crack spot?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yo.
What are we doing here?
It's real out there.
Yep. You got to pay for it.
Yeah, and they not even... Once I found that out, it
That's
lost
the
all
scam,
of it.
dude.
it
Everything
lost
costs. Yo,
all
we
the
live in the
stuff
most
for me.
capitalist country in the world.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
costs
Everything's
you
for
money.
sale.
Everything is for sale.
So I don't even know why, like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, some people be on some, I don't do the pay for play, I don't do, motherfucker.
Everything you do.
Exactly.
Everything is for money.
Everything.
Like, come on, man. Like, stop it. How much I got to
Money
pay you
and
to
opportunity.
rotation my record?
Don't you know this?
Stop playing
That's
with
what
me.
this company.
How much I
this
got
whole country
how much it costs for you to
They don't
rotation
want
my
you
record?
to
Like,
say
come
it
on.
that
Right?
way because
Why?
then it looks and sounds bad.
But that's exactly what it is from the beginning of
That's
time.
what it is. But
Listen, they talking about how it's bad for people to teach the white kids about slavery because it makes them feel
Oh
bad.
my God! Why? Because what their ancestors did to so many people.
I'm right here with
they
it.
trying to
like,
erase it
listen.
because they don't want to deal with it.
I listen. I think history should be learned from all aspects. I sat for 8 years, 12. I went to college, so at least 12 years
Well, 12
learning
you had
about
for the
that
regular school,
side of
right.
it, and I had to struggle to learn
The
the
lies.
other
'Cause
side of it.
the first 12 years,
So,
that's lies.
I feel like a semester ain't gonna hurt y'all, but who am I?
They
to
don't want
say?
the white kids to know about Black History Month.
I
now.
digress.
Wow.
I don't know. I ain't got none.
Well,
I
the
ain't got to
thing
worry
is
about
that
none.
some of
I
their
ain't
kids
worried
are holding them accountable about that history.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Mom, why did Grandpa do this to them? Why would they
Is
do
Grandpa
that?
one of them?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Anyway, ask your mama.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me. Try Jesus, not me.
But you know what's so crazy? Let me just say something about this real quick, right? We could move on, or you could elaborate on it. So, the whole curricular system is trying to hide what was done to Black people, right? Now, if a Black person says something about how the Jews are being segregated or being segregated,
See what's happening right
like
now,
Kyrie
right?
Irving, Kanye West, they're just speaking on what's really going on, and they're being condemned and being labeled as anti-Semitic. So it's only okay to cover up the Black history, but if somebody speaks about the Jewish history, they're anti-Semitic and they got to be canceled. Like, what's up with that?
I think
What's
people
up
are
with that?
missing the bigger picture here. And the bigger picture has nothing to do with anti-Semitic or hate speech. It has to do with your freedom of speech. If people don't pay attention to that, if they can shut them down for doing that, what you think is next?
Y'all seen the list that Kyrie Irving got to complete to come back, right?
And listen,
Look, we don't have to talk about it, but did you see
They
it?
cracking a whip on him.
you gotta understand, yo, this is the game. You know what I mean? This is when you have money.
I'm just gonna say one thing about it because I know people of all races and creeds, beliefs, religions, everything. I just am nervous when one person is allowed to speak what they believe or perceive to be their truth and not anyone else. I get worried, you know what I mean? Because I know that I signed up for a place where even though you could say what you want to say, but I don't have to agree with it, but you have the right to feel and say how you feel and want to say. Now, if it's going to cause me or my family harm, then that's something different. But if we just have two different views or ideals of the world and life, well, then you have a right, just like I got a right. I ain't got to agree with
Obviously,
you.
as black people in America, our rights is never as equal as anybody else's
Well,
rights.
that's why I say when one person is allowed to have that right and not anyone else, that's when it gets to be... and I'm not just, and I don't care about whether it's anti-Semitic or anti-gay or I don't care what it is. If it's allowing a person to feel how they want to feel, I get worried.
So should we be okay when white people is anti-black?
No, that's why I said I get
all
worried.
The time, bro. That's the thing. Everybody's crying about anti-Semitic, but they do it all the time on TV.
It's a different struggle
on everything, and nobody says nothing. But as soon as certain
black
people say certain,
and that's
certain people. As soon as black people, we
stay
say
in your
something
place,
about it.
boy.
That's the only
they
thing
cracking the whip on
Kyrie
Kyrie. Like he is being treated like a straight slave. And they saying you got to jump through these hoops and do what the fuck we say to get back on this shit.
Well, it's not only Kyrie Irving.
Kanye West too.
We could bring it back to hip hop. Look what they doing with all of these, artists that they're holding their lyrics against them. Like you can't even speak in an art form now. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what
when one person or one group of people are allowed to speak the way they want to, and nobody else is allowed to speak the way they want to, it's a problem.
Yes.
I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's somebody. I don't care what anti you speaking.
Right.
Everybody has the right to feel how they want to feel. It's whether you act in harm to anyone else. That's where.
And who are the people that's always quick to harm other nationalities over that? Like we already know that. Well, our black people, our own people, we are kind of like against each other on some self-hatred stuff. But who is the race that is always out there killing other races because they're in fear of their race being diminished?
I don't have no statistics on that. I deal with the facts. I'm not going to say who I think it is because
who is it?
It may not be. It may be different story. What I'm saying is that any race, any nationality, black, white, anybody, when you try to shut down the ideal of another person or another group of people, or another type of person, there's something to be worried about by everybody. That's all I'm saying. Because if they stop you, they're going to stop you. They're going to stop you. And don't think anybody's going to be immune. It's not going to even be about race or religion or, nationality. They ain't even going to be about that. It's going to be about some whole bigger shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I see.
And that's all I got to say about that. Because we got some performances to get to.
That's a fact.
And fuck y'all. I stay
She said,
in
fuck
between
y'all.
these two white lines in my lane, and I do what the fuck I want in my lane. Say what the fuck I want in my lane. Y'all come into my lane, you get what you gonna get. That's how I feel about it.
And there you have it.
And that's all I got to say about that.
So what we got in the performances right now?
We about to let them know what they're about to get in these performances right now. First of all, if you want to see the performances, you have to tune in to us on YouTube. If you want to hear the performances, you have to tune in to us on Sstreetmedia Radio. I'm going to give you all the information of that. But we have some music that is going to be performed by both artists tonight. Mm-hmm. All right. Snooze, why don't you start by letting them know what single you are going to perform tonight?
Well, tonight I'm performing a song called Rough Ride. It's off the Movement mixtape. Mm-hmm. The mixtape I put out with DJ Cool Kid.
Okay.
So I've been performing that. And it's just, one of those songs that's really about the hometown and how I move. And just basically the video be coming soon. We working on that right now.
Mm-hmm. So the single is out, video coming soon.
That's right.
All right. What about you, World?
The joint I'm going to do is Ayo QGTM, a.k.a. Queens Get the Money. Videos out right now, song out on all streaming platforms. You know what I mean? My distributor, CD Baby, is under Grindhard TV. And, yeah, we going to kill it. Do what we do. That's what we do. Grindhard.
I love it. Before we go, I want everybody to just let them know where they can find you, what social media platforms.
I always tell people just Google the name.
He's
Snooze
Googleable.
Daily.
Hello.
SNOOZEDAILY. Mad stuff comes up because you could get free downloads, free music to stream. You know what I mean? If on Instagram, you can look me up. There's links in the bio for other music on other sites as well.
I love it. World, give it to him.
Worldarama, WORLDARAMA on everything. GrindhardTV.com is the website. Everything is everything. You know what I mean?
And where do they find you on your Grindhard TV podcast?
Sstreetmedia.com, or you can go to S.STREET on YouTube. You could also watch Grindhard TV on UBC TV Network. Download the Glue TV app on your Roku channels, Amazon TV or Apple TV. I'm all over the place with it.
You're all over the place. We got some Googleable men here tonight. Yes. I'm so thankful to have y'all in. I'm so glad that things worked out the way they did.
Right.
I'm going to learn from now on to step out the way and let the universe do what it do. Yeah,
because if you'd have told me when you spoke to me, like, oh, I wanted to move you to another day because I wanted you on the show by yourself. But if you'd have been like, oh, well, Snooze going to be on this week, I'd have already known, like, I didn't know. We good. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know. Sometimes I be setting it up because I know the connection between people. Yeah. And then a lot of times
you want to keep guests.
Shit be happening and I don't be knowing they already.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, shit. All right. Well, I guess I got it right this time.
Right.
Because the worst thing in the world is to ever schedule two people together that don't match.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, God.
And it also helps too when you have
end it now.
guests
Great,
for separate shows. You know what I'm saying? Like you had one guest on one show.
And I always want to give people they just do. You know what I mean? I've been giving flowers way before Drink Champs, so I'm all about giving people their moment. So I didn't want nobody.
Give me my flowers while I'm still here. Listen, not while I'm dead.
Listen, funerals are for the living, not for the dead.
Yo, we about to go out to coast in Miami next week and take that money off that record. That's all I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
We about to get into some music by Snooze and get into these performances today on our performance series. You can follow me again at Spicy Sugar 718 on Instagram and Twitter, the House of Hip Hop Podcast Show on IG, Facebook, Twitch. I'm on something else. Oh, TikTok. Like I said, I watch. I do post every now and again, but not much. I'm just watching y'all on there. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Thank y'all for tuning in to us. Like I said, make sure you also tune in to Sstreetmedia Radio, where our show is on 3 times a week.
That's rotation right there.
That's rotation for that ass. Right. 3 times a week you get the new episodes, so make sure you tune into that. And we're going to do better about it. We always trying to do better. It's your girl, Spicy Sugar. Thank you so much to Math and Sstreetmedia. Y'all ready to get into these performances?
We are. Yeah. I'm going to sit back and eat my popcorn and watch Snooze.
He been sitting up here eating popcorn all episode. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next run. We're going to get into this music.
Real recognize, real, I know the deal. Can you blame me? I see a king, you see a queen. Yeah, that's me. Can you blame me?
used to work with her. Mature in the body right. Trap queen mind state, legit in the money rise. Smooth skin, Henny complexion, always on my mind. Her design is perfection, so attractive. Her soul got me captured, hypnotized to make her mind's what I've been missing. Few words for my lady if you listening. Hold you in my arms is the mission. Candlelight and sunsets, strolls and we hand in hand, building up trust to become your man. Hope you understand, this my mind, body, and soul. That Teddy type game make you turn the lights off. Caressing your curves, the body heat to keep you warm. Overdosing that wop when you blast off. Crown you my body, Doug and Slim for the cash flow. One ride or die, baby, never letting you go.
Can you blame me? Real recognize real, I know the deal. Can you blame me? I see a king, you see a queen, yeah, that's me. Can you blame me? No, 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 no. Can you blame me? So let me know.
Silk sheets sweating, all natural, no makeup. Dime piece plus 5, playing with that cake. Skin soft, get lost in the field. Holding her close, loving her sex appeal. Black queen, so dark and lovely. Only one cover girl in that fashion over in Fendi. One of a kind, thank God you're mine. Sending me an angel to match my fly. Netflix and chill, good smoke and some wine. No rats allowed, but down with the 6ix9ine. Ride with your boy, let Snooze blow your mind. Take your soul across the galaxy, true meaning of time. Going half on life just to see you smile. Miss Independent, the remnants of your smell got me intrigued. Rika room 112, a little Ciroc, a white Henny, let me rock your world.
Can you blame me? Real recognize real, I know the deal. Can you blame me? I see a king, you see a queen, yeah, that's me. Can you blame me? No, 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 no. Can you blame me? So let me know. So let me know. Can you blame me? So let me know. So let's go for this ride. We gon' take this ride. I'm down, baby, all night.
Smoke push out real smooth. That's that platinum kush, you know what I mean? Feeling real bionic right now.
Close intention, stepping out inside the booth. My drip different, ill swag, nigga, cause I'm the truth. No cape, I'm getting cake, flying in the coupe. Pimp game, got your girl looking like a nigga cute. I move different, spit fire, inhale venom. 20/20 vision, hit long range to lift them. Exquisite on the rhythm, flossing. Purple be my denim, blue cheese like Haj G. Put you MCs in coffins. Spider senses, off in your off switch. Hancock like Hancock, watch lanes get off quick. Channel energy, got me fly without the cockpit. Beast and Wolverine, Snooze and record with the hot shit. Phantoms like Xavier, my nigga, when we drop hits. David Banner doors like the Hulk, fuck a locksmith. I'm all about them digits, M's is the mission when we squat up. Swinging hammers like dog get chopped up.
The wicked games we play, struggle just to live life every day. Hustle just to get it right every way. Fuck what you talking about, we gonna make it out. The wicked games we play, struggle just to live life every day. Hustle just to get it right every way. Fuck what you talking about, we gonna make it out.
Fast in the Scarface sniff, narcotic hieroglyph. Hard body, no microchip. I stay organic drip. Hit harder than Wooler spliffs, deep in her uterus. 5 power back shots later. Whose power you is this? You ain't used to this futurist that make computers glitch. Maneuver swift, lyrics ludicrous. Yes, your dudes are fit. Shots fired when the Ruger spits. Revolutionist on some payback December 4th. Retribution shit. Smoke pollution thick. Hookah pulls. Kush pugilist. Flows proving this. He's one of the greats at doing this. Hard as Hendrix when he plays rips. AK clips, hand grenade hits. Cassius Clay, Smith and K Swiss. I am ageless, off the head in a cipher. I am pageless, razor blades list the silicone out them fake tips. Quarterback blitz the actress, the mattress. With our back flips, then the max spits.
The wicked games we play, struggle just to live life every day. Hustle just to get it right every way. Fuck what you talking about, we gonna make it out. The wicked games we play, struggle just to live life every day. Hustle just to get it right every way. Fuck what you talking about, we gonna make it out.
Yo, your boy Snooze D, Long Island in the building. About to get into this rough ride. Let's get it.
Collaboration, y'all. It's like the smoke push.
That's not it. It's supposed to be rough ride.
Close intention, stepping out inside the.
It's a rough ride.
Yo, turn it up some more. Yeah. What up, Rails?
Whoa, whoa.
Snooze.
Huh? Let's go.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Walk with me out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo. But eco prices, my bark on the get right. Press luck, short consignment, Teddy P your lights. Up front, work cash out every time. Don't want nobody in my pockets but my baby nine. To shine natural, homie, I was born with mine. Know how to code switch, flip that pop from 5 to 9. Paper chasing, been crossed that finish line. Next level bezel, 40 acres in my mother's smile. I see it clear, past well for the 2 I ride. My baby Shay and my son Ty. Next king in line, show him how to sustain. Elevate them dollar signs, beat the snakes when it's time to ride. Run these streets with a criminal mind. Assets from classics, I be on my grind. Spit fire and brimstone to elevate my shine. Walk the valley of the beast in the trenches with these rhymes.
These Bell streets is where I grind and I ride out. Get to the bag, hustle hard with no time out. You must be slipping, got them smitten when I rock out. Snooze is the name, daily making them tap out. These Bell streets is where I grind and I ride out. Get to the bag, hustle hard with no time out. You must be slipping, got them smitten when I rock out. Snooze is the name, daily making them tap out.
Yeah, you heard that sound. My aim, get to the bag, go hard with no time out. Freight bread, chose the hard road to get my mind right. Training from crack valve, led him to the God of life. I been nice, just had to believe it. Feel a hunger from the soul, now on my Willie beaming. Any given day around the clock, I'm chasing green, never ducking 12. I'm legit with the numbers, fam. Business mindset, don't make me turn son of Sam. Show up mistress in hand, treat you like a bitch. Above your head, take a pause, then wait for it. Before my time, yeah, the risk got some weight to it. The 9 is venomous, what we wake and bake to. Pillsbury on the dosage digits, how I make moves. I never hesitate, remain a humble dude. I state my claim of reign while I roaming through the hood.
These Bell streets is where I grind and I ride out. Get to the bag, hustle hard with no time out. You must be slipping, got them smitten when I rock out. Snooze is the name, daily making them tap out. These Bell streets is where I grind and I ride out. Get to the bag, hustle hard with no time out. You must be slipping, got them smitten when I rock out. Snooze is the name, daily making them tap out.
Huh? Yeah. Shout out to Sugar. You know? Snooze in the building, exit 21 shit. Shout out to S.STREET We in the building.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Worldarama, Grindhard TV podcast, grindhardtv.com. We out here. You already know. Yeah. You know where I'm from. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Ayo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet. In other places think y'all running shit, then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate, can't control me. Best beware with your gun, you can't get Jackson like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted. Standing 10 toes down to the ground, my feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then Flushing. I rushed in, Jamaica never faked the move. Southside, we outside, don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona, we the owner. Shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and now to learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never wear. Yo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Ayo, Queens get the money, slogan is inside of me. The best it gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery we went through when we was young, we was dumb. But in retrospect, I sit back and reflect. It was fun. We would be at each other's house. You drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy, hanging out in the 90s. Packing guns, memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, they block you a visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme. I ain't gon' hold you. It's sad that they do paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to a hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook, cause none of it was tapped from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should've took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Yeah. New single out right now, Ayo, Queens get the money, all streaming platforms. Thank you, Spicy Sugar, for having me. The House of Hip Hop, S.STREET, you already know what it is. It's family in here.
Thank y'all. That's it. Snooze Daily. Hey. I got my boy Worldarama, S.STREET, Spicy Sugar, the House of Hip Hop, man. Season 4, episode 5. It's a wrap. See y'all later.